It's Week 10 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Dolphins and the Rams on Monday Night Prime Time.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking for that shot.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Monday night. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week. When we talked to his coaches, they told us that he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, is going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the outlet. He's going to get for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Stafford finds Nakua on the slant. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Still 2nd down.
Play action, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Stafford. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. I believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
2nd and 7. Now, the whistle looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Still 2nd down.
Throwing is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score 4-7. Rams nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from 30 is good. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Tua, give it to Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Here's a give to Achane. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using...
Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On the handoff, this is Achane. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. Tua gonna throw, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And he's not gonna get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. A first down throw for Stafford. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Third and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Ethan Evans now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Dolphins offense running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. Off play action, it's Tua. That's caught downfield by Smith. Tua going to get him to the line quickly. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's made there by Waddle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't get it. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he's in. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. Keep it up. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Kendrick Bourne, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. They'll fake the head. Now, Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the carry, here's A-Chain. Finding space inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Open man downfield is Smith. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Here's A-Chain. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. They'll stay on the ground with A-Chan. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Javon A-Chan. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown number 30 on the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Rams 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Play action now for Stafford. Oh, the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Now, H.A. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10. Tua to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 11 yards as they move the chains. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Again, it's Tua. Oh, yeah. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Next to score, Dolphins 35, Rams 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
A run up the middle with Achan. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And it just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the 1st half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the 2nd.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Dolphins.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's 2. And hauled in at the 2.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing is Tua. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That one taken in. Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Rams 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Rams offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. The shotgun snap to Stafford. For the middle, it's Cup. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 2, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Byron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Tua. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. To the sideline, Waddle grabs it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this.
Mike McDaniel unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge unsuccessful, and they are out of challenges now for the remainder of the game. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This pass deflected and caught. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the ground is H.A. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Automatic first down.
They'll run with Achane. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that's going to be the one that does it. The man is a lock for Offensive Player of the Year. Maybe the MVP as well. Certainly has this mark. He has just set the all-time record. Most rushing touchdowns in a single season. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From a shotgun. It's Stafford. That's the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is brought in. And he will go all the way to Marcus Robinson. Touchdown, Rams. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Kicker. Defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll run with H-Champ. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down, Miami.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H-Champ. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
A play fake. Now, 2 to throw. He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier.
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, it's H-Champ. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
You say you gonna do what? Huh? Our clothes? Oh, really?
Talk about Lord.
You should have asked me. I got that. I've just been saving because, like I said, I don't know how much this Windows shit gonna cost. I know it's gonna be a fucking pretty penny. And them cabinets. Right, Kahara, your birthday tomorrow, man. You know your birthday tomorrow, man.